All right. Greetings, people, and welcome to the first episode of Demo Dive from Grimm's Vault. Today I'll be playing the new Final Fantasy 15 demo and talking about some of the things brought up during the Uncover Final Fantasy stream they did last night. I like how they got Order Final Fantasy right on the menu. Like they just know motherfuckers are gonna pick it up as soon as they get done. Excuse me for the coughing ahead of time. I can't really kill the mic while I'm coughing. I don't think I have a mute switch on this thing. Oh yeah, I do. I can go ahead and mute it. Alright. Turn the sound down a little bit. Now they said this is nothing but a tech demo kinda, so it's not going to be as deep as the other demo. But, check it out, see what it's all about. I was pretty impressed with the first demo. The combat was a little sluggish, but that can improve with time. Oh yeah, a pet who can text me on a cell phone. Oh, cool. Oh, it's Titan. So yeah, for the show last night, they led off with a brand new trailer that was pretty cool. A lot of interesting stuff shown in it. Snippets of story, a new theme song, which is pretty cool. But the thing that really got me early was the fact that Sakaguchi showed up on stage. And the reason why that, to me, is big is because he's left the company a long time ago, and since he left the company, it was on bad terms, so he hadn't really done anything with them. So it's nice to see him coming back out on stage just to introduce some stuff. And I'm hoping it leads to some new Sakaguchi stuff. Maybe he'll be returning to the company. I mean, it could just be nothing more than him, helping out some old friends and trying to build some hype for the game, but it would be nice to see something new coming from Sakaguchi under the Square logo, where he has the money to just kind of do what he wants. Cool. This is different. In the other demo, it was, one weapon, and then you switch through them during, combos. Like, you would stop a combo, and then each hit would transfer to a different weapon, and that was basically how the combos worked. It looks like now you can just switch them on the fly, and there's whole full-scale combos for the whole thing. It's better in my opinion. Oh, that's nasty. It's Leviathan. They also showed off some Chocobo gameplay, which was cool, because a lot of people were wondering if you're going to be able to use Chocobos. They showed that the car will fly, pretty much being your airship, which was pretty interesting. But the main thing I got from the story tidbits that they were showing off was the stuff about the characters. So basically, the 3 other guys that are with you are kind of like Noctis's honor guard. They grew up with him, they're his friends, but they're also there to protect him and watch his back. And he's the crown prince, which is what most people already knew anyway. He's supposed to be leaving the city to go and meet or pick up. They weren't too much details with this. His betrothed. I think he might actually be going at that point to get married. And when he leaves the city is overrun by whoever the bad guys are. I'm not sure what their empire is called. We'll call them the Empire for now. And a lot of the clips showed him being angry with his father because his father didn't tell him, but his father knew that the attack was coming. That was pretty interesting. And also, it's like a lot of teen angst where he's just like angry that everything's on him, or angry that his father didn't really tell him what he would have to do. At least that's what I'm getting from most of the trailer. But they haven't given too much story away yet. All in all, it still seems pretty interesting. This is kind of annoying. So far, this has been no real thing. It's just, like I said, a tech demo. Yeah, I can drive a car. Alright, guess I gotta try my way up there. Kind of reminds me of Kingdom Hearts. There we go. Controls seem a little bit improved over the last demo too. I mean, not like super improved. Targeting seems way better, I'll tell you that. Yeah, you could just kind of stream right into them. Combos like. Yeah, the combat's definitely a little bit more fluid than it was in the first one. AO's not attacking, so I can't really check out the dodge mechanic or anything. This whole thing with the gems, I don't think this is actually part of the game. It wasn't in the original demo. I think this is just how they guide you through the tech demo that they're showing here. You're not going to be running around picking up these stupid little things everywhere you go in the actual game. At least I would hope not. That would kind of ruin the whole thing. Really just playing the demo because I want to check out the summon. I believe you get one more summon at the end of this one to check out. It's that little pet monster chasing me around, Kulberg or something like that. I don't remember the name. So what else did they talk about on the thing? They showed off a lot of different new picks and stuff of different settings and areas. I mean, they didn't show off a ton of new stuff, and they didn't talk about too much. It was mainly, and the release date, which is September 30th, I think it was. Which is perfect, because I don't want to wait any fucking longer. I mean, how long have we been waiting for this game, right? And they also brought up the, they're doing an anime. First episode's already out, but it's only like 13, 14 minutes or something like that, at least from what I saw. And they're also doing a full-length CG movie based on what happens in the city after you leave as Noctis, as in what happens to his father and his father's honor guard and all that shit like that. Quality looked pretty good. Nita Headley and Sean Bean are both playing characters in it. I believe Sean Bean is playing his father, if I'm not mistaken. That looks pretty interesting so far. I mean, the last two movies weren't very good, so who knows, right? I honestly get the feeling like this is literally a tutorial that they're going to have you do at the beginning of the next game. I mean, at the beginning of the game. I haven't showed anything about character advancement or any equipment related stuff yet other than Noctis' swords. Oh, welcome viewer. I would expect that there'll be some sort of like spear or grid system. Every Final Fantasy game has something along those lines, but they just haven't showed anything that I know of yet. And I'm not digging hardcore, so. The fuck? Okay. So I'm an alligator now, with a funny tail. Go eat some motherfuckers. I don't get the point of this. I would like to think you're not going to be running around transforming into creatures, but who knows? Maybe they're just having fun with it. For anybody who just started watching, they said this is really just a tech demo, so there's not much story or any real combat in it that I know of so far. Just killing these weaklings and such. Oh, wait a minute. This looks a little more interesting. I don't think I have hit points or anything, so I don't have to worry about getting killed. And they also revealed a new theme song, which was basically an old classic remix. That was it was pretty cool. I mean, I'm old, so I know what the song is, and I thought it was pretty good. Other than that, I can't really remember all the stuff they showed, because the only thing that really caught my eye was the combat that they were showing off and stuff. I don't want to know much about the story until the story actually the game comes out. I don't want to ruin any of it, because I'm expecting this to be great. I will say that they showed a lot of travel stuff, driving around in the car and everything. It was nice to see an actual Final Fantasy world that you can explore. Again, it's been a while since we've had anything like that on their games. What is the objective to this area? You basically have to just travel around and pick up these stupid crystals until they let you go to the next one. And once again, this will not be part of the actual game. You don't just run around picking up crystals from what I can gather. This is just... Oh, I'm an alligator again. That was an accident. This is also a dream sequence, too, in case anybody wonders. I gotta take a quick second after I kill this guy. Hold up. Alright. Where the hell was I? Oh yeah, I was killing this ugly blue bastard. He was looking at me funny. There we go, there's some more crystals down there. Nice, got another weapon. Like, this literally looks like they were like, how can we test out Kingdom Hearts in the engine of Final Fantasy 15 while we work on Final Fantasy 15? That's what this feels like. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I'm just saying. I'm gonna guess breaking that box made it impossible for me to grab that. Which is beautiful. Here we go. Oh, welcome, viewers. And if you have any questions about the demo, feel free to ask. I've been playing it for too long, but I can give you what I know. And if you like the stream, go ahead and follow. I do a lot of RPG shit. Yes. Alright, ready. So, did any of you, check out the Uncovered? It was on last night. You can probably find an archive of it. I think this is like the last part of the demo, actually. I don't think it's that long. Oh no!
Wow. This one will protect you through your darkest dreams. But remember, Noct, in the world of your dreams, you are king.
I'm not afraid.
Oh boy, a real fight. Oop. A much better representation of how the combat system actually works. Fuck me. There we go. Oh, you bastard. I wonder how I get my... So I'd like to pick... I'm trying to practice like the warp points and shit. some reason it won't let me cast that magic attack again. I don't think it's a lack of magic, I don't have any more left for some reason. I guess so, right?
Thanks. See you. Wait. I remember your name now.
Well, that was short. Hey, I'll be picking it up. Calm down. Alright, well. Guess this has been Demo Dive. That was a pretty short demo. It does nothing to help how much I want to play this game. But yeah, for any of you who may have watched, thank you for watching. Tomorrow night I'll be back on my Valkyria Chronicle streams, so feel free to check that out. And this weekend I plan on doing a couple of different games. I haven't decided what yet. And come April 11th, I will be doing an all-night Dark Souls 3 stream. So, follow me, check it out. I'll be adding a bunch of contact info to the Twitch page at one point. I just had to delete a bunch of shit because I quit a podcast I was doing. So, anyway, thanks for watching. See you around.